Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Shadowrun Hong Kong. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. Because we're in the news and the cops are after us. Yep. The cops managed to take down Carter, one of our companions from the beginning of this adventure, and also a Gutshot and Nightjar. Yeah, a couple of the guys we found. But now, apparently this is our PDA and we see that we are in the news. Our sources report that Seattle natives Duncan Wu and Callum Silvereyes, along with their Hong Kong-based accomplices, are still at large. They are well armed and should be considered extremely dangerous. Oh, you bet. Low-res photographs of Gobat and Isobel, which, if you missed last episode, are now with us, although they are keen on moving on with their lives and not coming with us, but I don't know how that's gonna go. But anyway, they fled the scene with us and left a couple of their companions behind, Nightjar and Gutshot. Low-res photographs of Gobat and Isobel pop up on the screen, replacing Duncan Wu. The color drains out of Gobat's face. Oh shit. Colo officials report that the terrorist cell known as the White Star maintains ties to the state of Hammond, and it is purported to be receiving weapons and funding from anti-corporate groups in the UCAS city-state of Seattle. Port authorities are standing on high alert, and the Hong Kong Police Force Special Duty Unit has been engaged to deal with the threat. We go live now to Chief Inspector Crate of the Special Duties Unit, who will be making a statement. Behind the newscaster, a video window displays the location of your firefight in Victoria Harbour. The camera pans to Chief Inspector Crate. She is surrounded by a swarm of news reporters, but appears to be unfazed by the attention. She speaks with supreme confidence. We have yet to ascertain the motive for tonight's attack, but it was clearly a well-planned and coordinated effort. Crate sounds smooth, but like a corporate mouthpiece. More like a corporate mouthpiece than a cop. We have already issued an all-points bulletin along with a kill or capture order for the 4 remaining terrorists, and I have instructed the Special Duties Unit to make this manhunt a top priority. She looks directly into the camera. Oh, breaking that fourth wall, huh? Well, sign of a douche. Sign of a douche right there. Nobody who's being interviewed should ever look at the camera. Always look at your interviewer. It's always a douchey move. But anyway, if you should see one or more of these individuals, do not attempt to engage them. Instead, tap in the HKPF flash code at the bottom of the screen. If you are on an authorized network and take a picture, our system will automatically identify them in your data stream. Okay, so we're back to the sewers. The Decker switches off the newscast and clips her PDA back onto her belt. For a moment, there's no sound but the roar of sewer water rushing through the pipes. Gobat bends over, hands on her knees, sucking wind. A rats scurry for a new position. I thought we were fucked before, whose voice is eerily calm. But now we are well and truly fucked. Yeah. Man. Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? His mouth tightens. Not at all. He begins stalking back and forth, a panther in a cage. They've labeled us terrorists, and there's an APB out on us. I've heard this kind of announcement before. I know what comes with it. It doesn't matter if we have nothing to do with whatever city-state. They're gonna hunt us down. It's open season. Isobel nudges the remains of Wu's PDA with her booted toe. And the two of us will be hunted down right alongside you, apparently. Gobat wide eyes the exit, tight as a spring. You can hear shallow parting as she leans towards one, then the other. We gotta go deep. Hit the mainland for a while until we can figure this out. Find a hole to crawl into. I'm not sure that's a good strategy, but whatever. Gobat looks at Isobel, wipes her mouth, and points at you and Duncan. We gotta get them off the grid too, way off. The dwarf looks up at Duncan, and her large eyes narrow. Hey, Lone Star. You got a security license, right? That means that you've got a scene, too. A scene? S-I-N? What the hell? A Woos Bros Foros. Of course I have a scene. I wouldn't have been able to get paid otherwise. Only criminals and lowlifes go seamless. She runs her hand along her cyber deck, thinking, huh, that means that you can be traced, both of you. You get spotted by a drone or a security camera, get ID'd by a retinal scanner, or try to use your cred stick or passport, and the HKPF will know just where to find you. Wu crosses his arms across his chest. I know how a system identification number works, runner. Yeah, we're gonna have to go burn our scenes then, if we're gonna survive this. The two women nod. Yeah, you got that right, Seattle. Gobet pulls at her dreadlocks. So she has dreadlocks? Looks more like a braid, but whatever. She has dreadlocks, apparently. We're just as screwed as you are. Me and Iz, we were listed as accomplices. And we can't afford to get caught. We can't afford for you to get caught. You'll lead them to us one way or another. DNA samples, things we've told you, astral residue, I don't know, cop stuff. Astral residue? Seriously? The little Decker looks from you to Wu, eyes narrowed, sizing you up. You can see her make a silent decision before she speaks. Her voice is flat. Resigned. Her voice is always flat, what the hell? We need to get your scenes burned. Delete you from the record books. All of them. All of them? Whoa, wait a minute. You want us to just erase our identities? Wu rubs a hard hand across his scalp. Oh, beyond the fact that it's insane, will that even work? If we burn our scenes, go off the grid like that. Now, won't they redouble their efforts to find us? Condescension sweeps its way into Isabel's dry tone. Imagine playing a game of hide and seek with a siren strapped to your head. Would you rather try and hide with a siren, or with the siren conspicuously absent? Yeah, yeah, she's right, I think. Yeah, pretty sure she is. Deleting... Yeah, let's just get on with it. What do we have to do? Gobet's voice drops. Okay, we gotta ask for help. There's only one person we know who has the kind of pull it takes. Yeah, the kind of pull it takes to burn a scene, and hides us from the cops. Kindly Shang. So who's this Kindly Shang? Some sort of super decker or something? No, Kindly's no decker. She's what's known as a. There's only women, man. There's so many women, so many female characters. She's what's known as a straw scandal, kind of a middle manager for a Yellow Lotus syndicate, the Triad. Kindly Shang controls all the illegal activity in our neighborhood: smuggling, bootlegging, counterfeiting. Well, sounds like my kind of scum then, because no, actually, let's not go with that. Middle manager? Is the Yellow Lotus a syndicate or a real outlet? Gobet leans in, serious as death. Do not get the wrong impression. Kindly Shang is no bureaucrat. She controls a good-sized portion of Kolong's underworld. She has soldiers, resources, she's smart. And she is not to be underestimated. Isabel's voice is hollow and flat. Taking favors from a woman like Kindly Shang is a good way to get yourself into indentured servitude. You don't want to owe favors to a woman like that. Her eyes get big, round. Ideally, you don't want to deal with her at all. That was Nightjar's job. Oh, you mean you work with her? Oh, what do we just tell you? She's got her fingers in everything, including brokering Shadowruns for the corpse. Kindly Shang is our fixer. Gobet tries to make her voice light, confident. Yeah, just stay on her good side and you'll have nothing to worry about. Now let's get this done before one of you trips the APB and brings up all L down upon us. Okay, so we have a new climb up. So what's our objective right now? Get everyone out alive? Well, I guess. Mission items, no mission items. Let me look at my inventory. By the way, let's look at our skills. So the shy dwarf, Isabel, and Gobet, the orc, the young orc. So she is strength. What's she like? She's a mage, basically. Summoning, enduring, spirit and control. Yeah, spellcaster. She is Pretty good with this SMG. Let's try and focus on her summoning skills, maybe, or conjuring skills. We'll see. And Isobel, she is... So, this one is Gobat, and this one is Isobel. She's a decker, yeah, she's a decker. ESP control, 3 points, and she's kind of good with a pistol, not as good as I am. But nobody's as good as Sil, not this early in the game. So, yeah, let's... Ooh, there's a... What the hell? Looks like a hidden room of some sort. Can I get in there? I don't think I can. I'm seeing the room through the cracks. Yeah. So let's see. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. We got a ladder up in here. We're gonna take up, and you are about to leave this location. No, let's not leave just now. Let's just... Yeah, there's nothing else for us down here. There's no point being here. Yeah, let's go. The subway system awaits us. So, you scramble up a ladder and through an accessway where the sewer system speeds you out into Hong Kong Mass Transit Railroad System, the MTR. Crossing the rails, you climb up to the platform and into the station. Above you is Hehoy, whatever, where the Rat Shaman and the Little Decker plan to plead your case to Kindly Shang, the one woman they know who can help you get underground and off the grid fast. But there'll be a price. Shang is a triad boss whose favors tend to come with strings attached. The sounds of a waterfront at night leak down from the stairway to the surface. Peering up the steps, you catch a small glimpse of the night sky, overcast and low. And Seamless is apparently yeah, the name of this little chapter right now. Again, 5 karma, so that's pretty good. The sewers deposit you into a series of mechanical accessways that eventually link to a system of railway tunnels. Gobat leads you through 5 or 6 magnetically sealed doors and across several sets of electrified tracks until she indicates you've reached your destination. She holds up her hand, indicates the surrounding platform. Oh, this is the MTR station of Hehoy. Once you... Oh, we can hear stuff. Oh yeah, probably the loudspeakers. Yeah, this is the MTR station of Hehoy. Once you go up those stairs, you'll be in our neighborhood. Kindly Shang runs her operation out of Mahjong, whatever, parlor, where they are called Swift Winds. Wu rips off his goggles. Oh, there is his eyes. There's an APB out on us. How do you expect us to get to this Swift Winds place without taking a bullet? Ahoy is well known for as a protected area. Kindly Shang sees to that. It's a shadow community. Smugglers, hijackers, black marketeers, you get the idea. Cops tend to give the place a wide berth. Isabel gives a shallow nod. Her gaze remains planted on the floor. Police cameras don't last long here. Between the smog and the cloud cover, we shouldn't have to worry about drone surveillance either. The HKPF won't find you, not if you follow our lead. Gobat widens her stance, puts her hand on her hips. Now, here's how this thing is going to work. You can't get an audience with Shang until we secure you an invitation. So me and Iz will go on ahead and pay our respects. Then we'll request that she sees you politely. So, how do we get an invitation then? The Rat Shaman smirks. We'll kiss her ass until it shines. Isabel sighs. That's about the size of it, unfortunately. Gobat holds up her hand. One more thing, Kindly Shang is a dangerous woman. She may seem friendly, but don't let your guard drop. And whatever you do, do not disrespect her. Okay, so... yeah, I got it. Okay, that's it. We'll go on ahead and smooth the way. Just give us a few minutes head start. And don't talk to anyone. So... well, what if a local recognizes us from the news broadcast? Call the cops? Gobat smirks and shakes her head. No one in Heoi calls the cops. Doing that around here is a quick way to get dead. Well, so, yeah, thanks for the help. She squints at you, confused. We're helping ourselves as much as we're helping you, Seattle. We need our sins burned as badly as you do, and we need to figure out a way out of this shit, or we're all dead. Plus, we could use the muscle right now. Just saying, you know. See you at the Mahjong parlor. Well, see you. Apparently, it's me and you again. The Shadowrunner's footsteps quickly fall away, and then you're alone with Wu. He grunts something unintelligible and begins panther stalking back and forth again, bootprints of sewer water and muck marking his path on the subway platform behind him. Minutes pass. Wu stops his pacing and runs both hands over his face, groaning a sound of anxiety and disgust. It dissipates and he stands there silently, his hands covering his face and his shoulders shaking with emotion. Then begins to laugh. It's a laugh that comes from the down deep, from the place where fears and frustration and impotence swirl. But the barrier holds. Wu focuses, taking control of his breathing, and his laughter begins to slow. He becomes himself again. Oh my god, Callum. An aftershock of laughter shudders through him. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell are we doing here? How did we get into this? He drops his hand and turns to you, shaking his head in disbelief. Man, I think I'm gonna lose it. Man, is this guy for real? Man, you're a rock man. He exhales hard and nods his head over and over. I'm trying to maintain, seriously. I am, but... Carter is dead, Kaleem. They fucking ended her. He puts a hand on his forehead. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Man, sounds like he had something else going on with her. Other than just... the whole... partner thing. Well, yeah, man, what are you talking about? You crawled out of worse places before you met her. He allows his head to loll to the side, whispers. Maybe. But that was a long time ago. I had Raymond then. Yeah, man. Seems like you've grown a lot since then. You still need Raymond? Of course I still need Raymond, Kaleem. He's my father. Don't you get it? Did you ever get it? Look at what we did for me. Did for us. Think of everything he taught us. You want me to forget that? Well, I never said you should forget about your father, Duncan. He starts an angry retort, stops himself, mouth open. His head rolls back on his neck and he speaks to the ceiling, exasperating. Oh, maybe I should forget it all. Raymond, the house, the academy, Carter. I might as well throw them all down the memory hole. You know why? Because we're gonna burn our sins, Kaleem. Jesus Christ, do you get what that means? The moment we do that, we're dead. To all the world, we're dead. We're wiped clean. Raymond, the house we grew up in, my career, Carter, all gone. No home, no money, no identity, nothing. We will be nobody. Man, we were street kids, Duncan. We're used to being nobody. Just chill. Chill? Who the fuck are you to tell me to chill after what just happened? And you weren't losing what I am about to lose either. Our paths went in different directions a long time ago. Wu's neck cranes forward, his lower jaw thrusts out ahead of him. You left me behind. God damn it. You left me behind. You left me behind. Memories flash bright. Suddenly, you're back 8 years ago, on the streets outside of Raymond's house. Just you and Wu, the middle of the night. So what happened then? What the hell? What kind of memory, what kind of background do we have that Wu's so pissed at us? Oh man, it looks just the same. You can't just leave this like this, Kaleem. What am I gonna say to Raymond? You know how he is. Oh man, sorry man, what? Yeah, sorry man, I gotta go. Seriously, that's it? What is so important that you have to run out now, in the middle of the night, without even telling Raymond why? He's distraught. You can see it on his face, hear it in his voice. He used to be lost without you. So we have 5 truths to tell. All of them different. So it's a job. Okay, so we can tell the truth. We can tell a lie, though. We cannot tell a lie. So let's see. I got a friend in a bind, Duncan. That's all I can say about it. I need to see a guy about a deal. Some people messed with me. That's not good enough reason. It's a job. Yeah, I think a friend is the better reason. I've got a friend in a bind, Duncan. That's all I can say about it. I have to go help. His eyes widen. I thought I knew all your friends. I don't like this, Kaleem. It sounds like the kind of shit we said we'd leave behind. Look, whatever's going on, I can tell you one thing. Raymond will not approve. Yeah, well, I know. Why do you think I'm sneaking off? Be back before the end of the week, though. You remember the look on Duncan's face as you walked away. The events that followed were a blur. One that you don't care to remember. 3 days later, you were behind bars in a private corporation prison. No interrogation, no charges, no appeal. Years later, some corporation bought some other corporation, and the new board of directors pushed through some sort of reform agenda, and the higher-ups gave an order. And then you were out, with few hundred new yen to your name, and one scary as hell non-disclosure agreement ensuring your silence. Man, not that it mattered to you anymore. You were starting fresh, determined, until Raymond tracked you down, left you that voicemail, brought you to Hong Kong, and back together with Duncan Wu, our childhood friend. He was like a brother to us, and we left him for another friend, apparently. You realize that Wu's been staring at you as oh man. Now let's hear it. Where the hell have you been all this time? Why didn't you contact me? At least tell me you were alive, you know? So, yeah, let's go with this one. You're pissed that I didn't contact you. I was locked up, Duncan, for years. You're a cop. Why didn't you go look for me? You think I didn't? I tried everything. You were completely off the grid. The information finally sinks in, and he dials back the attitude. Oh, and now I understand why. Locked up, huh? Shit. A range of emotions play across Wu's face. He stares at the ground for some time before finally looking back at you with a heavy sigh. Yeah, he's probably been blaming us all this time, and now he realizes that... I understand his point of view. It's just... Whoa, I really don't know how to process that one right now. I don't know. If we're still alive tomorrow, we can talk more. This shit is too much. We're marooned on this island, hunted by the cops. My partner's dead, Raymond is missing, and we're about to go see a crime lord about erasing our goddamn identities. And as a bonus, our only allies are a plate of tiny criminals who would kill us if they could see they didn't have to deal with this. Man, everyone is tiny compared to you. Shut up. Except that troll, maybe. He rubs his head viciously. Listen, Kalim. Back in the Byrons, whenever I was out of control, you just handled the situation. Remember? With Carter gone, I'm just a raw nerve. I'm afraid I'm gonna slip back, and people are gonna start getting hurt again. I got your back, Duncan. He stares at you hard, like he's trying to see something inside your head. His voice comes out flat. We'll see. Don't press it. Just don't press it. I need time to get used to you. Now, let's go meet the Triad woman and get our damn sins burned. I want to rip off the bandage as fast as I can. Oh boy. So we're about to go meet our destiny, apparently. We're about to erase our identities. Seal is no more gonna be Seal. Seal is his nickname, so he's still gonna be Seal, but Silver Eyes and Wu, yeah. But I think I'm gonna cut the episode right here. I think that's good enough for right now, and well, I really hope you've enjoyed it. I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Shadowrun, as I said. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, feel free to leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Bye bye!